becomes your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny. That was said by Mahatma Gandhi, and those wise words kind of brought me into today's episode. Hi, welcome to Trading Without Fear. If you do like this content, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and let me know, have you guys ever noticed any conflicting thoughts that you have during your trading, and does it also kind of impact the outcome of the trade? Every one of us lives in two states of mind. You can think of each state of mind as like a split screen. One screen shows you things that have not happened yet, or things that have already happened, past experiences. The other screen shows you things that are in the now moment. One screen is fear-inducing, the other is peaceful and calming. Generally speaking, frustration, anxiety, loneliness, and greed are all fear-based states of mind, aren't they? A peaceful state is a state of connection, joy, love, and positive self-worth. We all have a choice of which screen we want to choose to look at the most, and behind every choice is the driving force between one of these two screens, and behind every choice and action is derived from only one of these two screens. The most important choice we have is, which screen do we look at the most? Which screen do we want to relate to most? And which screen do we want to use to achieve every vision of our lives? Sadly, most of us don't grow up with an unlimited self-evaluation. Being human, we can choose which screen we want to focus on at any given moment. We can choose to focus on the screen that causes us to have fear, and you can create a fearful state of mind and become paralyzed by that fear. Or you can focus on the screen that encourages a peaceful state of mind, one screen that will cause fear before the trade, during, and after the trade has ended. So your thoughts are the radio waves that project the images on your split screen. A peaceful state of mind and action is fully present and clear. When the trade is complete, no matter the outcome, your mind has also totally departed from that trade. In a peaceful state of mind, there's no compulsive illuminations of the past or projections on the future. In this state, you're experiencing an uncluttered mind and you are connected to the present. In a fearful state of mind, you're lost. You are disconnected from the market and yourself. You may be trading your edge, but you're not following your strategy. You may even have people helping you, but you still feel lonely. A peaceful state is different. You're connected to the markets, you flow with it, you understand the actions that need to be taken at the moment it needs to be taken, you're able to execute the trades without hesitation. In a peaceful state, you're powerful enough to help yourself and others around you. Your actions are intelligent, decisive, and powerful. One screen can become a reality created from your own thoughts. In my experience, when you choose to focus on the screen that causes fear, frustration, greed, loneliness, and the feeling of being lost, it will distract you from your ideals to become a consistently profitable trader. And when your ideals are melted away, no matter which they are, whether they are to practice a skill, whether to learn a new edge, or something to do what you know works in the markets, we become very insensitive and indifferent. We hurt the reason why we're learning to trade, and in essence, we're also hurting the people that's around us. So if you do like this content, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for any future notifications. Choose to watch one screen over another, and our trading in stress, fear, and disconnection, and cause greater confusion in our trading. We have traded in a peaceful state of mind. We are connected with the markets. There is no mystery, and it's like you understand fully and see things clearly within the markets. So the question is how do we consistently choose which screen we want to focus on, and what radio waves do we want to send to our split screens? So there's three typical options that most people choose to do. The number one option is to choose to send radio waves of fear and stay in the fearful state, and eventually give up trading and say that trading just doesn't work. Option number two is to choose to stay in ebb and flow between screens, trying to achieve temporary dopamine high while trading well for a while. But when the euphoria plateaus, you're left feeling emotionally dry and empty, choosing to bottom to do the boom and bust cycle. Number three is to choose to focus on only one screen and replace the incontinent beliefs and negative self-talk into more convenient ones. So the problem is none of these three options will give you the power to overcome the draw that this split screen offers, and we will end up cycling back through the habitual fear and peace cycles. The only way you can choose to focus on the screen of peace is by changing your inner truth. Beliefs you hold control which screen you focus your attention on. Past experiences and beliefs in current circumstances can trigger predictable action or reaction, but they do not have to keep you in the boom and bust cycles. One of the truths that you have to come to terms with is obsessive self-centered thinking, and that's the total preoccupation of oneself. The self-centered preoccupation is what separates you from the consistently profitable traders. In trading, we can easily become preoccupied with ourselves. We are preoccupied with what the market has done to us in the past. We're preoccupied with unfulfilled expectations, we are preoccupied with opportunities lost, and we are preoccupied with leaving money on the table. We're also preoccupied with what that money could have meant for our lives and in the future. In this state, we're not committed to truly finding a solution to our problems. The only thoughts are me, 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 and me. Let's look at a typical trader. They are preoccupied with profits. They are preoccupied with their losses, even past losses. They're preoccupied with being right, and they're preoccupied with greed or leaving money on the table. The typical trader is consistently justifying to themselves and those around them reasons why they are right, and they are thinking that they know what's going to happen next, and which involves breaking some or even all of the rules. So throughout my trading career, I've been trying to kind of identify how you can stay in the peaceful, now objective moment in trading and not interpret the market information as threatening or to have a neutral perspective of the market. So one of the things that I found was meditation is a great tool to overcome obsessive self-centered thinking. The practice of mindfulness shifts us from the ruminative default mode into the clear now moment attention. Meditation also brings us into our physical sense, which interrupts the habit of self-absorption. Meditation also helps cultivate the quality of deep listening. We can bring that attuned skill into the markets. So some of the great resources that I've found to help kind of break you out of the self-centered way of thinking are You Are the Placebo, Breaking the Habits of Being Yourself, Morning and Evening Meditation, and all three of those are by Dr. Joe Penenza. Some other great resources are Becoming a Disciplined Trader and The Complete Trader, and those two books are by Mark Douglas and Paula T. Webb. I'll be putting the links again down below. Leave a comment below. Have you ever noticed any sort of conflicting thoughts during your trading, and has it influenced the outcome of your trade? That's pretty much it for this video, and we'll see you next time.